Welcome children to the video lectures of Social Science Standard 9th. This is the fourth video lecture of chapter number 16, Climate. Today we are going to study about the advancing monsoon, that is the rainy season, June to September. And India is an agrarian country, so the rainfall season is very important season of India. About 80% of the rainfall is received between June to September. See, India is an agrarian country, means dependent on agriculture a lot, and 80% rainfall is received between June to September. Indian farmer is busy in farming from beginning of the rainfall. Southwest monsoon winds are responsible. Okay, monsoon winds are responsible for the rain in this season and the humid and cloudy weather. Okay, that's why it is also known as the southwest monsoon wind. Okay? Almost entire India gets rainfall due to this winds. By the end of the May, a low pressure develops due to high temperature over India. As there is high temperature over India, in Central Asia there is a low pressure created. Okay, low pressure means the hot wind will go up. Okay, and the cold wind will come to take its position. So the pressure created here due to the rain, as there is rain, okay, so the cold wind which goes up will condense and come back, right, and this formula will continue. This is known as hot low pressure to India. Okay, right. See, by the end of the May, a low pressure develops to the high temperature over India and Central Asia. At this time, Indian Ocean in the south develops high pressure. So the wind blows to a north low pressure pocket. This summer monsoon wind blows from the ocean towards India. They are blowing from ocean to India. As these winds are moist and laden, moist laden means full of moisture, they bring rain. Now you can see this map. Let me make it smaller. In this map you can see here, okay. Now during the most of the season, the rainfall which comes is coming from this side, see, okay, right, you can see here, but certain rainfalls are also here, you can see, right. So this is the advancing monsoon pattern, and that's why, as we already know, these are known as the southwest monsoon wind. Southwest, why? Because it is coming from south and they are coming from east, that's why it is known as southwest monsoon wind. Okay, due to the peninsular shape of India, the southwest monsoon winds are divided into two parts. See, they are divided into two parts: Arabian Sea current and the Bay of Bengal current. Now you can see here, these winds which are coming from here are Arabian Sea currents, this all winds, right, while here also you can see they are blowing, these are Bay of Bengal currents. Okay, let me just delete it so it will be easily to understand for you. Yeah, now you can see this all currents which are coming here from here, these are Arabian Sea currents, while here which are splitted, these are Bay of Bengal, these are Arabian Sea currents. Okay, next, Arabian Sea currents. Generally, the monsoon in India starts in the beginning of June in Kerala. Kerala is the first state to get the rains. In South India, Western Ghats obstruct the southwest monsoon wind coming over from Arabian Sea. So the entire coast on the western slopes of Ghats receive heavy rainfall. When these winds cross Western Ghat and reach the peninsular plateau, most of the moisture is reduced. Hence, this leeward region gets less rain Mumbai gets 200 centimeter rain, while Pune, which is little further, gets 75 meters rain. Let us understand this. Okay, now what is that? Now you can see here, those area with blue color. Those area with blue color are here. Now here there is the Western Ghats. Okay, now winds which are coming from here, which are full of moisture, will give a lot of rain this side of the mountain regions. Okay, but when the clouds will move toward the other side, they will not be having too much of moisture in it. There will be less moisture. So this side of, okay, this side of the Western Ghat there is less rainfall, while this side there is more rainfall. Now understand this concept, that is, now this is the mountain. Okay, this is the mountain. Now when the winds blowing from here, okay, then this side is called windward side. From which side the winds are blowing, while the other side is known as leeward side. Other side is known as leeward side, that is the side opposite to the wind. Now this side, that is windward side, usually receives heavy rainfall, while the leeward side have less rainfall due to the rise, as the clouds when they come they shed most of the rain here, and when they go this side they don't have too much rainfall with them, too much moisture with them. Now let us continue back to our see, rain decreases northward from Kerala to Karnataka. So as due to the basic discussion that we made, as you go toward the eastern side, the rain decreases. Goa and Maharashtra on the western coast. One branch of this current enters Madhya Pradesh through Narmada Valley. See, one branch enters through Madhya Pradesh through Narmada Valley. This current further merges with sea winds coming from Bay of Bengal. One branch of this Arabian current passes over Gujarat, Saurashtra and Kutch and advances toward Rajasthan. Right, you can see into this particular map it is given. One is here, one goes this side, and one mixes with the currents coming from Bay of Bengal. See, as there are no mountains and dense forest in Gujarat, so there is less possibility of rain condensation. That's why Gujarat receives moderate amount of rainfall. After giving rain in Gujarat, when these winds enter Rajasthan, they contain less moisture. So Rajasthan gets less rainfall in comparison to in Gujarat. They even get less than 10 centimeters of rainfall. Now we are going to study about Bay of Bengal current. Second branch of this southwest wind monsoon first enters into West Bengal and then reaches up to Meghalaya. This wind contains maximum moisture which gives heavy rainfall in Meghalaya as they are passing. Okay, now you can see here as these winds are passing over Bay of Bengal and going to Meghalaya and this eastern part of India, right, this eastern part of India, and that's why they are having very high amount of moisture, and that's why they give lot of rain into this part of India. Okay, the amount of rain which is given is very high, right, it's very high there. See, the slopes of Kashi, Garo, Janta hills receive heavy rainfall. These are the hills into the northeastern part of India. Winds here deflect and blow into southeast. They cross over West Bengal, Bihar, Uttar Pradesh, Punjab and reach Haryana. Their moisture contains decreasing. The moisture is reduced. Why? Because they have already given a lot of rain into other parts that they have flown. So the region which falls into its way first get more rainfall, and gradually the last region gets less rainfall. Further, both this current coming from Arabian Sea and Bay of Bengal merge, giving good amount of rainfall in North Himalayan region. Snowfall occurs occasionally. So when they both merge up, when they both mix up, they give a lot of rainfall into the north Himalayan regions, and they also give snowfall. Along with the wind, monsoon wind, cyclone also originates. The cyclones are over there in Bay of Bengal and Arabian Sea, enters into India. Due to this, monsoon becomes more active in area. During monsoon season, an average of 5 to 6 cyclone passes through India and help in bringing rain. India receives her rain through monsoon wind. But this wind do not blow throughout the year in the same direction. The onset of this wind is irregular. You need to remember the monsoon winds are not regular and they are irregular. The phenomena is known as rain breaks. Now what is it? Rain breaks means basically after few rain days there is a break. There is no rain for some days and that is known as rain break. It's associated with the monsoon wind. The monsoon rain falls for many days, but there are few rainless days, and again it follows by a spell of rain. This is called as rain break. The phenomena is called rain break. There is also variation in the physical feature of the country. All these factors affect distribution of rainfall, and due to that you might see the distribution of rainfall is different from different places. Like in northeastern India, rainfall is very high, while in Rajasthan or Gujarat they are less. This factor have made the amount of distribution of rainfall unequal in India. Assam and Meghalaya receives high rainfall, while desert of Rajasthan, while Leh or Ladakh receives very less rainfall. Next topic is retreating monsoon, that is from October to November. Duration between October to November is better known as retreating monsoon. The vertical sun rays shift towards southwards and creates low pressure over the Indian Ocean in south. High pressure develops gradually in the north India. By the end of the September, a fresh pressure system develops over Arabian Sea and Bay of Bengal, which weakens the monsoon wind, which have already reached the interior part of the earth in India. When the pressure condition changes afterwards, this wind starts flowing back towards sea during the October and November. So this period is called the retreating monsoon. At this time, a season of dry and cool wind starts instead of hot summer. There are cool and dry. Clear sky and increasing temperature are main characteristics of a retreating monsoon. Soil contains moisture. Daytime temperature increases. Night is cool and pleasant. Daytime weather is very perplexing, confusing, right? Due to the high temperature and humidity, the situation is known as October heat in Gujarat or Bhadarwa tap. During Bhadarwa month or the October month, there is high temperature in Gujarat and it gives a very confusing climate. Next is climate and human life. How does climate affect the human life? The climate of India is a monsoonal type. Irregular and uncertainty are the characteristics which have profound impact on the climate and the food, lifestyle, nature of people and agriculture. Besides being an agrarian country, India is under the total control of monsoon climate. So the impact of all the uncertainties of this monsoon wind is seen on the agriculture and human lifestyle. Okay, human lifestyle is greatly affected by the monsoon in India. Following are the impacts of it. Due to the high temperature most of the year in India, a large variety of crop can be cultivated. First is a large variety of crop can be cultivated. Second, but the uncertainty of the rains have resulted into unprecedented production. Okay, sometimes when there is good rain, the amount of agriculture is good. When there is low rain, the amount of agriculture is low. Most of the rainfall is between June to September, so the irrigation is not possible. Only one crop can be taken depending on the rainfall. The beginning as well as the end of the rainfall is uncertain. So many a times water is not available to crop at proper time. This delays the destruction of the seeds, and due to this, okay, the seeds and the crop gets damaged. Sometimes there is heavy downpour. See, there is heavy downpour in the rain is shorter time. This also destroys the crop. Rivers get flooded and cause soil erosion, in long term reduce the crop production. When the rain season is over, it creates employment problem for agriculture labor. See, when the rainy season is over, the agriculture labor don't have work, so it creates unemployment. As the farming is not an year-long work, many agricultural lives migrate to cities to go for finding other work. Due to the irregular rain, some agro-based industry face problem as they do not get the raw material like cotton, sugarcane, tobacco, etc. Okay, as they are purely dependent on such kind of products, and when they don't get it, it is very problematic for them. Problems for drinking water also arises as the population of the country is rising very high. Life in desert and mountain regions become full of hardship, which directly affects people of food, clothing and occupation. Okay. Now let us see about the Department of Meteorology. The Indian Meteorology Department transmits the weather news of our country on radio, television and publishes them in newspaper as well as other websites. The office was established in 1875 in Kolkata. Its main office was in Pune till 2005, and now it is shifted to New Delhi. So first it was in Kolkata, then it went to Pune, and now it is in New Delhi. Its other 6 regional offices are located in Chennai, Guwahati, Kolkata, Mumbai, Pune and Nagpur, and also in every state capital. IMD, that is Indian Meteorological Department, established observation stations for India up to Antarctica. Weather forecast is made based on the information collected from this centers. So with this we complete our chapter number 16. Hope you have understood. Read all the parts of the textbook and go through each and every video lecture to understand this chapter in more detailed way.